Minho's Magic Watch. One sunny afternoon, Minho visited his grandmother's house. He had been feeling down lately, often grumbling about school and life. Why do I always have so much homework? School is boring and nothing good ever happens to me. Grandma listened patiently, then smiled warmly and handed Minho a small, worn box. Minho, I have something special for you. This watch has a secret. It's magical. If you say your wish while wearing it, good things might just happen. Minho opened the box to find an old watch with a simple design, but the glass face shimmered softly in the light, giving it a mysterious glow. Really? A magic watch? That's amazing! Although he wasn't sure if he believed it, Minho strapped the watch onto his wrist, feeling a small flicker of hope for the first time in a while. The next morning, on his way to school, Minho glanced at the watch and whispered to himself, I hope I can make a new friend today. At lunchtime, Minho was sitting alone when a new student approached him with a bright smile. Hi, I just transferred here. Do you want to play together? Minho's eyes widened in surprise. Could the watch really have made this happen? His heart swelled with joy as he smiled back. This watch really is magical. A few days later, the teacher announced that everyone had to give a presentation in front of the class. Minho was terrified. His hands shook as he thought about standing in front of everyone. Before his turn, he looked at his watch, took a deep breath, and whispered, Please help me do well on my presentation. I hope it goes well. When he stood at the front of the class, Minho's voice started shaky, but as he continued, his confidence grew. By the time he finished, his classmates were clapping and cheering. Great job, Minho! That was amazing! Minho sat down, his cheeks red with pride. Once again, he glanced at the watch. It worked again. This really is a magical watch. That weekend, Minho raced to his grandmother's house. He couldn't wait to tell her about all the incredible things that had happened. Grandma, this watch is really magic. I made a friend and I even did well in my presentation. It's amazing. Grandma smiled softly and patted Minho's hand. Minho, do you really think the magic is in the watch? Minho blinked in surprise. Isn't it? How else could all these things have happened? Grandma leaned in closer, her voice gentle. The magic isn't in the watch, dear. The real magic is inside you. You started thinking positively and speaking kind words, and that's what changed everything. Your thoughts and words created your magic. Minho stared at the watch, his mind racing. So it wasn't the watch? It was me all along? Grandma smiled warmly. Exactly. Magic happens when you believe in yourself and see the good in the world. The watch just helped you notice the magic you already had. From that day on, Minho wore the watch not because he needed its magic, but because it reminded him of the magic within himself. One morning, as he walked to school, he glanced at the watch and whispered, I hope I can make someone smile today. At recess, Minho saw a classmate trip and dropped their books. He rushed over to help, and the classmate looked up, smiling brightly. Thanks, Minho. Minho smiled back, then glanced at the watch again. Was it my wish? Or just me being kind? Maybe it doesn't matter. Minho didn't try to answer the question. All he knew was that the day felt brighter, and so did he. Whether the watch was truly magical or not, Minho had learned the most important secret of all. With a positive heart and kind words, anyone can create their own magic.